Welcome to my channel HD Rare Coins. In this video I am telling you about 1 cent of Canada, which are very valuable and rare, so if you have them then it can be beneficial. Top 1. Hey, coin collectors and history buffs. In today's video, we're going to talk about a coin that's more than just pocket change, it's a hidden treasure. We're diving into the 1966 US quarter dollar, a coin that could be worth far more than its face value. Stick around until the end because you won't believe how much this coin could be worth today. The 1966 US quarter comes from a fascinating period in American coin history. It was a time when the US Mint had just transitioned away from using silver in its quarters. That's right. By the mid-1960s, silver was being phased out in favor of a copper-nickel blend. But even though this quarter isn't made of silver, it's still highly sought after by collectors today. This quarter features the iconic portrait of George Washington on the obverse, a design introduced back in 1932 to honor the 200th anniversary of Washington's birth. The reverse side, known for its majestic eagle design, symbolizes strength and unity in the United States. These design elements make the 1966 quarter instantly recognizable, but what really makes this coin special is its potential value to collectors. While millions of these coins were produced, finding a 1966 quarter in pristine condition can be quite rare. Collectors look for coins with sharp details, no signs of wear, and a flawless finish. Coins that have been preserved in near-mint condition or have unique features are especially prized. In fact, coins from this era that remain untouched by circulation are few and far between. What really makes the 1966 quarter stand out are any minting errors or unique characteristics. Some quarters from this year may have slight imperfections that make them one of a kind, and far more valuable. Whether it's a misstrike or a die error, these quirks can dramatically increase a coin's worth. So, if you have a 1966 quarter with any unusual features, it might be time to take a closer look. Now, the moment you've been waiting for. How much could a 1966 quarter be worth? Well, if you've got one in top-notch condition, you could be looking at a potential value of $70,000. Yes, you heard that right. A 1966 quarter could be worth up to $70,000. Who would have thought that a simple quarter from 1966 could be worth so much? If you have one of these coins tucked away in your collection, it might be worth a fortune. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and click the notification bell so you never miss out on incredible coin discoveries. Thanks for watching, and good luck with your coin hunt. Top 2. Hey, coin collectors and treasure hunters. Today, we're diving into a coin that could be hiding in your change jar or tucked away in an old drawer, the 1979 Canada 1 cent coin. This little penny might look like any other, but it has a fascinating story and, under the right conditions, could be worth thousands of dollars. We'll break down what makes this coin so valuable, what to look for, and in the end, we'll reveal just how much it could be worth. So stick around, you won't want to miss this. Let's start with a bit of background. The 1979 Canada 1 cent coin comes from a time when the Canadian penny was an everyday part of life. Pennies were made in large quantities, and millions of these 1979 coins were put into circulation. This was a time when people used pennies regularly in transactions, so most of these coins saw heavy use and ended up with plenty of wear and tear. What makes coins from the late 1970s unique is the economic backdrop of the era. The 1970s saw inflation on the rise, which impacted coin production and the materials used in minting. The high mintage numbers reflect Canada's need for small denominations to keep up with the changing economy. But while the Canadian Mint produced millions of these coins, not all 1979 pennies are created equal. A few have survived in near-perfect condition, and those are the ones that have caught the attention of collectors. Now, let's take a closer look at the design and symbolism of the 1979 Canada 1 cent coin. On the obverse, we have the familiar portrait of Queen Elizabeth II. This particular version of her portrait captures her youthful elegance and is a reminder of Canada's ties to the British monarchy. For collectors, coins featuring the Queen's image carry historical significance and are appreciated for their craftsmanship. On the reverse side, we have the iconic maple leaf twig, a design that has been a defining feature of Canadian pennies for decades. The maple leaf represents Canadian identity, pride, and unity, making it more than just a design, it's a symbol of the nation itself. Even though this design appears on many Canadian pennies, the beauty and simplicity of the maple leaf make each coin a small piece of national heritage. So, why is this particular penny from 1979 so appealing to collectors? While millions were produced, finding one in excellent condition is rare. Over the decades, most 1979 pennies have been heavily circulated, leading to fading, scratches, and other signs of wear. Coins that have stayed in pristine condition, free from damage and with clear, sharp details, are incredibly hard to find, and that rarity is what makes them valuable. Collectors are especially interested in coins that show minimal signs of wear, with crisp edges, a shiny surface, and fully detailed images on both sides. A 1979 penny that still looks nearly new after all these years is a true rarity. Because there are so few of these coins in top condition, collectors are willing to pay a premium to get their hands on one. But condition isn't the only factor that makes this coin valuable. Some 1979 Canada 1-cent coins have unique errors or minting quirks that add to their worth. Mint errors can occur in many ways, from minor misalignments to double strikes or other small imperfections that make each error coin unique. These quirks are rare and often unintentional, but they make a coin stand out from the millions of others produced that year. Collectors love these coins because each error tells a story. Whether it's a slight offset or a rare die variety, these little mistakes create coins that are truly one of a kind. If you happen to come across a 1979 penny with an unusual mark or minting feature, it's worth taking a closer look. Such coins can be worth far more than face value. So, how much could your 1979 Canada 1-cent coin be worth if it's in excellent condition? A well-preserved 1979 penny, especially one with unique errors, can fetch up to $37,000. Yes, you heard that right, $37,000 for a single penny. This value shows just how much rarity, condition, and demand can drive up a coin's worth. So, if you have a 1979 Canada 1-cent tucked away, it might be time to check its condition and see if it has any special features. You could be holding on to a small fortune without even knowing it. Top 3. Hello everyone, where we explore the world of rare and valuable coins. Today, we're zooming in on a tiny piece of Canadian history, the Canada 1-cent coin from 1981. You might think pennies are just small change, but certain coins have hidden value that makes them worth a lot more than you'd expect. And believe it or not, this humble 1981 Canadian penny could be worth thousands of dollars, so let's dig in. By the end of this video, you'll understand why coin collectors are so eager to get their hands on this little piece of copper, and how one of these rare coins could be valued at a jaw-dropping $35,000. Stay tuned, it's a story worth every cent. Let's start by diving into a little history of the Canada 1-cent coin. The 1981 Canadian penny belongs to a long tradition of coins that showcase symbols of Canadian pride and identity. On the reverse side, you'll find the iconic design of two maple leaves on a twig. This symbol, created by artist G. Kruger Gray, has been a part of Canada's 1-cent coins for many decades and is easily recognized across the world as a Canadian symbol. It beautifully represents Canada's national identity and is still a favorite design for many collectors. On the obverse, we have the image of Queen Elizabeth II, portrayed in a youthful profile. This design of the Queen's profile was used throughout the 1980s, capturing a specific era in Canadian coinage and making it a nostalgic piece for collectors who appreciate royal iconography. So, while it might look like just a regular penny, it holds a special place in Canadian coin history. Now, here's where things get interesting. While the Canada 1-cent coin from 1981 was produced in large quantities, only a small number have retained exceptional quality over the years. The condition of a coin plays a massive role in its value. Most pennies we see have signs of wear and tear from years of use, which greatly reduces their value. But some rare coins, like certain 1981 Canadian pennies, were preserved in pristine condition. These high-quality examples are referred to as mint state coins, which means they were never circulated and remain in almost perfect condition. There are also different grades of mint state coins, such as MS65 or MS67. To reach the top tier value, coins need to have an extremely high grade, indicating exceptional preservation and a perfect or near perfect strike. This level of detail means even the tiniest marks or scratches are virtually absent, making the coin rare and much more valuable. Very few 1981 Canadian pennies meet these rigorous standards, which is one reason they can fetch such a high price in the market. But condition isn't the only thing that can boost a coin's value. Specific variations or errors during the minting process can also make a coin far more valuable than its standard counterparts. Some 1981 Canada 1-cent coins may have subtle variations that make them unique, like slight doubling in the letters, misalignment, or unusual die cracks. Collectors love these tiny imperfections because they make the coin a rare find. For instance, a minor error in the die can lead to a variation called a doubled die, where some parts of the design appear doubled. This creates a unique look that makes these coins particularly interesting to collectors. Finding a 1981 Canadian penny with such a feature, especially in high mint state condition, could raise the value even more. So, why would anyone pay such a high price for a penny? For coin collectors, it's all about rarity, condition, and historical significance. The Canada 1-cent coin from 1981, in top condition, is scarce due to the natural wear and tear pennies usually endure. Only a small number of these coins are known to exist in pristine, mint state condition, making them extremely desirable in the collector's market. Collectors view these coins as pieces of history. Owning a high-grade Canada 1-cent coin from 1981 is like holding a moment frozen in time, representing Canada's heritage and its once vibrant penny production. Alright, now let's get to the part you've all been waiting for: the value of a 1981 Canada 1-cent coin in top condition. While most of these pennies are only worth their face value, one of these coins in pristine, high-grade condition can be valued at, drumroll, please, $35,000. Yes, you heard that right. A single Canada 1-cent coin from 1981 could be worth $35,000 if it meets all the criteria collectors are looking for: mint state condition, rare errors, and unique characteristics. So, if you have an old stash of Canadian pennies lying around, it might be worth taking a closer look. You could have a tiny fortune hiding in plain sight. Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed this deep dive into the Canada 1-cent coin from 1981.